Okay, hi guys. So after a long time, so I hope you all doing well. So today we are going to discuss a MCQ paper. So especially this is 2024 O-level paper. I hope all of you guys did this paper earlier and now you came for the discussion part. Okay, so make sure you all did first 20 questions. So I will discuss first 20 questions in this video session, and next video we will discuss the remaining 20 MCQ questions. Okay, so first look at the first question. To which of the following tissue does the cell type stone cells belong? So they given the new word. I think that is a new word. So I searched that word on your textbooks as well, but there are no word like stone cells. What is that? Stone cells, right? So we will discuss what is this stone. Stone means namai gal gahila wage. Hi hi. That is the meaning. So this is very hard. So one idea is going to my brain. So this should be very hard. Neither. Yes, stones are not the live. So this can be depth. Yes. Okay. So hard, depth. The stones are given some. Neither. They can given some structural support. Yes, so they are using as a structural support. Okay. So these are the terms going to my mind which is related to this stone, meaning of this stone. They are given another word, stone cells. So what is this stone cells? Yes. Okay, now we will look at the what is the given answers here. Okay, we'll discuss. First answer, they are given merismatic. Okay. Second answer, yes, parenchyma. Okay. Third answer, parenchyma. Good. Then fourth answer, yes, sclerenchyma. Yes. Now I got some idea about this stone, meaning of this stone. What is that? That is a hard, dead. Yes, the definitely answer should be sclerenchyma. Okay, why? You know sclerenchyma? That is a dead cells. Yes, it contains dead cells. It has lignification. Yes, lignin are deposit in these cells. So lignification. Yes. Then what happened, Puta? Yes, they are using for structural maintaining. Neither they are given the supportive cells. Neither. Very high. Okay, so my answer is for this question is sclerenchyma. Okay, that marking scheme also got the answer for earlier, but this word is little bit new for the students, so they are struggling to find out the answer. So I thought they given here all. Okay, so they given all for this question. So unfortunately, but the thing is we can get the idea related to the stone cells, mean they are hard and dead cells, so we can get sclerenchyma. Okay, that's enough for this question. Now we will move on to the next question. So please make sure before going to the questions answer discussions, so please do your paper with your own. Okay, so whatever the answers you got, is it correct or wrong, nothing puta neither, so you can improve yourself, right? Okay, now we move on to the next question. Second question, of the following pairs, the pair of vector quantity. Yeah, we have two type of quantities. Okay, what are the two type? One is scalar quantity, another one is a vector quantity. scalar and vector. So what is Puta? Scalar. Quantity is one quantity. So they should have a magnitude. Okay. They have magnitude, but they don't have, yes, don't have a direction. They don't have a direction. They have only the magnitude. But the vector quantities, what happened here? They have a they have a magnitude. They have magnitude as well as and direction. So both are in vector quantity, the only magnitude in the scalar quantity. Okay, so scalar quantity. Now we erase this part because they are asking about the vector quantity. Okay, so we will look at about what are the answers suitable for this question. Okay, now I put here only the vector quantities. Okay, right. What is the meaning? They should have a magnitude and the direction. Magnitude and the direction, Puta. So what is the answer? Answer number 1. They are given answer number 1. Yes, they are given force and mass. Force and mass. Do they have, both of they have magnitude? Yes. Force, yes, they have magnitude. Mass, they have magnitude. But the mass, the problematic one, it don't have a direction. Mass එකක් තියෙද්දී අපි direction එකක් කියනවාද? අනේ මට මෙච්චර mass එකක් තියෙනවා මේ direction එකට. No. So this should be not the answer neither. It is not the correct answer. Right. We will move on to the second question as well. What is the one? Pressure. Okay. Pressure එකට direction එකක් ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. Very there. Think about that. Then acceleration. Acceleration. Yes. Acceleration, okay. It has a magnitude and direction. What about the pressure? Do they have special direction to the pressure? Do you think it has a direction? No, it has a magnitude. Okay, right. Now think about the third one. Speed and work. Speed, magnitude එකක් තියෙනවා, but don't have a direction. Neither. So third answer also out. Work also same. Okay, right. Velocity and displacement. That is okay. That is correct answer. Why? Velocity, we discuss, whenever we discuss the velocity, we are mentioning the direction, where is the velocity going to that direction, this direction, that direction, neither. So many direction we are discussing here. So displacement as well as it has a direction. So I will give example here. Now, okay, there is a home. Whose home this? This is the Nimal's home. Nimal. Usually I'm taking Nimal. There's so many examples. Okay, sorry. Right. If there is any Nimal in our sessions, so don't worry, Putha. This is my very familiar name. Okay, right. Don't worry, Nimal. Sorry, Machan Nimal. Right. Now there is another girl. How they girl? Surangani කියමු. Okay. So Nimal inna, there's a Surangani song. Surangani asked to Nimal, Nimal, can you come fast? Because I have something to show you. Nice. So Nimal, it's gone very fast, very fast. Me direction. So it has a velocity to from A to B. This is the direction, and it has a magnitude, Puta. So 10 ms minus 1. This is the velocity of Nimal. Okay, right. And from Nimal home to Surangani homes, straightforward line. Okay, straight road. Okay, it is 5 kilometer. So displacement. So after Nimal reached to Surangani homes, initially he was in his own house, then he went to Surangani place. Now he spent 5 kilometer. So his displacement A to B is 5 kilometer. So simple thing. We have a direction, we have a magnitude. So this is the correct answer for this question. So don't be panic. You can take the correct answer for second question is answer 4. Okay, right. I hope you got the idea. Good. Now we move on to the next question. Okay, third one. Which of the following is the element that act as an intrinsic semiconductor? Semiconductor. Okay, so simple. They are given so many answers here. So especially you can find out the correct answer. Semiconductor. Right. What are the intrinsic semiconductors? What is the meaning of this intrinsic? I can't understand, Buddha. What is that? Do you know? Do you have any idea? Okay. Okay, come here. So, usually we are taking the fourth group element, especially one element we call as silicon. Okay, this silicon, what is the electronic configurations for that here? 2, 8, then 4. Okay, okay, 2, 8, 4. Okay, you got some idea neither. So what is the, do you have any doubts? Yes, silicon, what is that? Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, then carbon, hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, then sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon. 14. Okay, 2, 8, 4. Okay, nothing. So last energy level, they have 4 electrons. Okay, now I will draw here silicon. Okay, now look at this silicon element. It has how many electrons in the last energy level? 4 electrons. They have 4 electrons. Okay, they have 4 electrons, but in certain conditions, not in the all conditions, the special certain conditions, they can remove these electrons. These dark color spots are the electrons. Okay, Buddha. So what can do? They can remove one electron. What happened now? They're removing this electron. Now there is no electron here. So blank. So whenever they are present electron, this is the dark. Right. So dark. Now there is a space. Where's that electron? Electron is outer. That electron is now out. Now this is a hole. What's happened here? Now they can ability to conduct the electricity using this electron, free electron, and this holes. Okay, so these are the typical intrinsic semiconductor. So intrinsic semiconductor property has silicon, fourth group element, another element, what is that? Germanium. Okay, Puta. So silicon and the germanium are the very good intrinsic conductors, semiconductors, and you will learn these things in your electronic lessons. Okay, right? If you are not cover these things in your electronic lessons, keep in touch with us. So I arranging already, we have prepared all the short notes, and we will soon as possible conduct the electronic free seminar. Okay, free, not nothing to charge. Okay, nothing to pay. Yeah, okay, you can join free of charge, right? Okay, now we move on to the next questions. Ready? Neither, right? Right. Okay, and recently okay, some incidents was happen. Okay, I'm not told to everyone, I just put a message in our group, but so many students are replied, thank for your guys, because one of the science teacher, I think, who also, he also doing English medium science classes, and he put some messages for me. Don't do these free sessions. Don't teach students free of charge. Neither. Okay. So stop these classes and nonsense, bloody bugger things he told me. But I never consider that things. I continue the works, but uh, last 3 days before, I think 3 or 4 days before, he hacked my WhatsApp, and I have another WhatsApp account for this tuition works, neither class works. So all my groups are there, and he put some messages to our group as well. But unfortunately, our students have put lots of haha reacts. Thanks for guys. Then and they helped me a lot. Then we recovered, however, we recovered that WhatsApp account, and we have the group again. And the thing is, most of guys don't like me. Neither. Okay, why I am doing these sessions free of charge, and I am explaining these concepts, very deeper concepts. Neither. Okay, I think students like that, but other teachers don't like this. That's the nature. Okay, Puta, don't worry about that. We'll move on to the this next question. Question number 4. Okay, they are given some elements. They are given the name zinc, sodium, right? Easy question. Silver. So what is the, yes, they are asking what is the uh, symbols. Yes, they are asking the simple question, what is the symbol of this element? So zinc, sodium, and the silver, right? Okay, so easy, we can identify zinc, we are using the symbol is a Den, sodium Na, and silver Ag. Okay, so look at the first question. First answer they are given Sn S Si. What is that? This is tin. This is tin. This is sulfur. This is silicon. Previous question as well we did. So this is silicon. Okay. So second question, second answer. Zinc is a den NaSi. Zinc, sodium, okay, but this is silicon, not the silver. So this out, this out. Third answer, they are given the zinc, Isoden, NaAg. Yeah, that is the order. Okay, this one correct answer. And fourth answer, Sn, Isoden, S. So this is tin, this is zinc, okay, this is sulfur. Again, this is the wrong answer. So we got the idea and we got the concept. Zinc is a Den, sodium in A, and silver, that is Ag. Okay, all right. So we will move on to the next question. Question number 5. Okay. Question number 5 also very easy question. Right. They are given the correctly indicate scientific name of plant mango. Mango. Wow, very tasty, ne? කන්න තිබුණා නම් right. Okay. So මේ වෙලාවට mango නෑ. No mango. Mango තිබ්බ ගන්න වෙලාවක් නෑ. I am recording this session in the midnight. Neither no time. So sad. Okay. So what is that? Mangifera indica. That is scientific name. So how you write and how you print this name? So there are two parts. Mangifera. Okay. Indica. Indica. Okay. Mangifera indica. So you have to maintain a space in these two parts. Okay, and the first letter should be capital letter, and remaining all should be simple letter. And next option, what's that? If you are using handwriting, you have to mark the underline separately. Okay, but unfortunately in the question paper they are using the printed letters, so you have to use italic font neda puta, italic, lazy. So Mangifera indica, first answer they are given correctly, all the things are correct, but they are not using the italic letter in the first answer, so that is out. Second answer, that is the correct one. And third one, they are mistaken, they are using the simple M for first letter, so that is out. And fourth answer, yes, italic letter you are using. And third answer, another wrong also, they didn't use italic font. And fourth answer, they use italic font, but the first M is simple. So second answer, you can see your paper, I can't write here all the names, so I can't write italic letters, and there's a nonsense thing. Okay, right. So you go and see the paper and answer 2. Okay, question number 5. Okay, the scientific name of the mango. Okay, right. We'll move on to the next question. So we have to finish soon as possible. Yes, I am very sleepy, right? Okay, but my sleep is not important either. So I sacrifice my sleep for you guys. So please learn and get the best results and achieve your targets. Okay. Okay, I hope my students will do their best. Okay, right. Which of the organelles of the cells transmit the hereditary characteristic from the generation to generation? Generation to generation. That is mean from our parental generation to our generation. Our parents gave something for us, and we going to give that things, genetic things, to next generation. That means our daughters and our sons. Okay, what is the thing? What is the organelles that, yes, characteristic organelles that transmit this information from generation to generation? Yes, we take a cell. Okay, this is a common cell. Okay, so center or one corner, you can see the little bit large organelles. What is that? Yes, nucleus. This is a nucleus. Okay, that nucleus has some important things inside. Inside the nucleus, important things. What are them? Yes, chromosomes. So they have chromosomes, they have DNA. That chromosomes have DNA. So that DNA and RNA, these are the, what is the things? Nucleotides. Made by nucleotide. They made by nucleotide, deoxyribonucleotide here, ribonucleotide here. So these are nucleic acids, DNA and the RNA, nucleic acids. So how they transmit this information from generation to generation? So we look at about the DNA. I take a part of the DNA here, and you know that all the DNA and the RNA made by the nucleotide. Nucleotide, okay? That nucleotide, okay, this nucleotide containing three parts. Yes, they have sugar group, okay, they have a usually pentose sugar group, okay, and they have a phosphate group, okay, okay, they have a nitrogen base group, pentose sugar group, phosphate group, and nitrogen base group. So what happened? So in this DNA, the pentose sugar and the phosphate group are not mentioned here. I will mention here that nitrogen groups. So these nitrogen groups are a pattern to pair. Okay. So I take adenine, then thymine, guanine, and cytosine. These are the pairs, and in between they have bonding some hydrogen bonds. There are pattern. This sequence of this pattern will be transmit some information from one generation to another generation. So you have to know, Puta, what is the important organelles in the cell. That is very important to transmit the information from generation to generation. That is the nucleus. So first answer they are given here, mitochondria. That's wrong. First answer, mitochondria, that is out, because that is responsible for the, yes, powerhouse. We are usually call it as a powerhouse. They are producing the power, neither, not the genetic informations. So number 2, that is the one, nucleus. That is correct answer. Third answer they are given here, Golgi bodies. Golgi bodies, that also wrong. Okay, then fourth one, primary ribosomes. Okay, uh, ribosomes. So ribosomes are, they are protein synthesis function, not the genetic information. Okay, so the correct answer for this question is question number, answer for this question is answer number 2. Okay, I hope you guys did correctly. Okay, now we move on to the seventh question. From which of the following structure in the ovary of the female reproductive system an ovum is released? Nice. Okay, right. I will draw here ovary, large ovary. Right. This is the ovary. Okay. It has two parts, cortex and medulla. Okay, right. Don't worry about that. So it containing some small follicles. Primordial follicles, then little large primary follicles. Then again it has some another outer cell layers. This is the follicle and another outer cell layers, secondary follicle. Then they should have some more cell layers. These are the ovum and surrounded by the more cells layer. Good cells layer. Sometimes it has a cavity as well. Neither more cell layers and it has a cavity. Then it's a maturing now. Mature. So primary follicles, secondary follicles, and later it come as a, is that? This is called as a Graafian follicle. Graafian follicle. So this Graafian follicle is the one ruptured when පුතා කියලා අහලා නැහැ. They don't know නේද? When නේද? They usually knows නේද? Okay, they know where this is released. The day 14 of the menstrual cycle. Okay, they ruptured the membrane and they release this ovum out. Releases the ovum out. When? Day 14. Exactly day 14 there. No, it can be changed. Okay, so that is the purpose, that is the important things. We can't predict that. Okay, most of the girls, they have 28 days menstrual cycles. It is usually in the day 14, but some of the girls, they have 30 days, 34 days, 35 days cycles. So we can't predict the day. So that is the one reasons we can't tell actually in the day 14. Okay, right. So the Graafian follicle is the one release the ovum in female reproductive system. Okay, right. Now we move on to the so first answer, they are given the corpus luteum. No, because after releasing follicle only corpus luteum and corpus albicans will be developed. Okay, they are not the one released the ovum. So first answer out. Second answer, corpus albicans, that also out. Third answer, that is given the Graafian follicle, that is correct. Fourth answer, primary follicle, that is wrong, because primary follicles are unmatured, so they should mature and they have some outer cell layers, they are forming, and finally they are form the Graafian, matured Graafian follicle. Okay, right. Now we move on to the next question, question number 8. Okay, I hope you guys got correct answer for these questions. Right. Now we move on to the question number 8. Okay, cutting a yam with a well sharp knife is easier. Oh, okay, I will draw, but my drawings are very bad. I think it will be very bad. Okay, this is a knife. Okay, this is a knife. Right. Okay, there's no tie. This is a knife. Right. So in the knife, you are seeing the edges, these edges. So very sharp. Very sharp. Okay. So it is easier to cut. මේ sharp edge එකක් තියෙනවා. This sharp edge. This sharp edge mean we can cut it anything. So you saw so many videos on the Facebook, YouTube නේද? They are cutting the papers by this type of the knife. Papers උනත් කපනවා නිකන් නේද? So ඒ තරම් sharp. So what is that? Why that? Easier. Using this knife, cutting anything easier. Neither. Yes. Why? This area, okay, this area, Buddha. This area, they have very, very thin surface. The thick, very thin. That means, this very thin, that means this area, surface area of this sharp edge, of this sharp edges are reduced. So surface area of this sharp edges reduce. So we know by using this knife, we are going to apply a force on any vegetable or any bread or anything. We are going to apply a force. Now we know the surface area is reduced. So that is the one. Now we are going to apply pressure, not a pressure, force. We are going to apply the force. That force, we are going to put some force to do some work. So that force divided by the surface area, we can Calculate the pressure here. So force divided by surface area. So what happened here, Puta? You can easily answer the question. Why? The force is remaining constant. And then force එකමයි දෙන්නේ. But the thing is, surface area reduced here. So this is inversely proportional to the pressure. So whenever the sharp and surface area reduce, we can apply the greater pressure. Pressure එක වැඩි කියන්නේ පුතා කැපෙනවා කැපිල්ලක් ආය නේද පිටියටම. So great pressure we can exert here. So the first answer, the ability to apply the greater force. නෑ අපි force එක එකම විදිහට දෙනවා. So first answer out. Second one, ability to apply the greater pressure. That is correct. අපිට ඕනේ ලොකු ප්‍රෙෂර් එකක් දෙන්න, but using a small force. But sharp edges, එහෙනම් force එක පොඩි වුණාට area එකත් පොඩි වෙනවා. So pressure එක වැඩි වෙනවා. So that's okay. So lessening in the friction between the yam and knife. නෑ friction එක අඩු කරලා හරියන්නේ නෑ මෙතන. So lessening of the weight of the knife during the sharpening. Weight එක okay, that's not the important here. Weight සමහර තියෙනවා some knife was very weighted. Okay, they are using for different purpose, but here we got the answer. This related to the pressure. So second answer is the correct one. Right. We'll move on to the next question. Okay. So I hope most of you guys watch our previous videos as well, and if you have any doubt, please put the comment, or you can directly contact me via our WhatsApp number. So in the descriptions all the details are there, so you can directly text me either, or if you have any doubt I can clear the doubts. And important thing, please share this video among your friends, because these are doing free of charge either. So I am spending my valuable times with you guys, so for your exams neither. So I am working hard for your exams. I also have exams neither, but I work hard for you. Okay, right? So make use of these sessions and share to your other friends neither. They will also make use of this session. Nothing neither. Right? Okay, now we move on to the next question. Question number 9. Okay, they are given a little bit okay big big question. The formula of the compound formed by the element X form a compound XO. XO mean that should be one oxide, the X oxide. Okay, while formula of the compound formed by the Y, okay, that is formed NaY. Right. Now, what is the formula compound formed by the combination of X and Y? Right. So, we should find out what is the valences of this X and Y. Before going to that, I have to draw small periodic table. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. Okay, then sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, then potassium, calcium, 20 element in this periodic table. Okay, right. Now I will tell the easiest way to find out the balances of the each element by using this periodic table. I hope you all guys have ability to draw this periodic table without seeing either. Right. Okay, now what is the one method? Put 1 2 3 4 3 2 1 0. What is the method? 1 2 3 4 3 2 1. Okay, 0. Now find out the valencies of the oxygen. Oxygen valence is 2. So here the oxygen valence is 2, right? Oxygen valency 2. But here there is no 2. What happened? That means the X also should have 2. Then 2 cancel because they are exchanging this 2. So finally X2O2. Then we can cancel this 2 for this 2. So finally they form XO. So the valency of the X is 2. We find out the thing. Valency of X equal to. That's why they form this oxide light XO. Right. Now find out the valencies of the sodium. Sodium is belong to the first group. So valency 1. So here definitely the sodium valence is sodium Y. So sodium valency Y now. So they form the in AY. The valencies of the Y also should 1. So that's why they exchange like this and form in AY. That is a behind the scenes. So valencies of the Y also 1. Right. Now we have to get some important another idea. That is the one who is the cation and who is the anion, because we have to write correctly this formula. Okay, because usually we are using cation first, then anion. So sodium is cation, so Y should be anion, and so Y should be right later. Okay, then first we should write down the cation. So we are here comparing the XO. The O is the one anion, so X is the one cation. So X can perform the form cation, so Y can form anion. So we are write down like this XY. Now we put the valencies. Valencies of the X is 2, valencies of the Y is 1. So we can exchange these valencies and we can prepare the formula X1 Y2, that means XY2. So look at about the answers. So first answer they are given here. I hope you guys understand this concept. Okay, so first answer XY, that's out, wrong ne. Second answer X2 Y, now here XY2, that's wrong. Third answer, that's correct, XY2, this is the correct answer. Fourth one they are given XY4, that also out. So this is the correct answer for this question number 9. Okay, right. Okay, if you want you can write down these things. Okay, let me drink some water because tired. Right, then if you want you can write down, because I am not given special time to write down. You are watching this video through the YouTube ne, you can pause and you can play neither. So no need to give more time to write down ne. Right, okay, so let me drink some water, then I will continue next set of questions. Okay, let's move on to the question number 10 and 11. Okay, in the question number 10 they are given some part of our digestive system. Okay, so I will draw a sketch of this image. So I can't draw very beautiful images, but I will try. Okay, I'll try my best. This is the one organ. Another one here like this. Right, okay. Okay, nice. Another small pouch is here, right? Okay. Another another leaf like organ here, right? Come and joint here. right? Okay, then this is continue down, and another one here is coming up, yes, like this, and is opening here. I'm not telling the names, you guys know these names neither. Nice. Okay, right, so here another things, right here, large amount of mesh up things, right? Okay. Right, they are given A, this is the A, this is B. අතල්ලකි ගනහමු නේද? So very serious things, easy. O level easy පුතා. Okay. Okay. Right. This is E. This opening is G. This is F, right? So, my dear students, okay, can you see this image? I hope you guys, yes, you can see, neither. Right. Tell me these parts. B, first start from the A. A is the one stomach. Stomach. Then food are coming to the stomach via the esophagus and store some time. Then it is released into next part. Okay. So what is the B? B is the one organ. Okay. It is important for our this digestive process, that is the liver. Next one, C, that is pancreas, that is a like a leaf appearance. Then D, that is starting here, the small intestine, but we can separate into three parts. The D is Diodinum. Okay, then rest of the small intestine are here. Small intestine, collectively we can tell this is a small intestine, but here another two parts should have, but the two part, jejunum and ileum. Okay, there is no need for your level. So F is the large intestine. Okay, then this is a anus. Okay, rectum and the anus. Right, now they are asking about, they are given this okay, they are giving this diagram, and the question number 10, they are asking here, which of the following option indicate the path of the foot passes through A to G? Passes A to G, from the A to G. මොනවද යන්නේ? Then food are coming here. Foods here, the foods are coming here. Whatever the foods we eat is coming to stomach. Okay, came to stomach, then it will be go to D. They are not going to the B or C. That are accessory glands. But neither. So they are secrete something and put here, but food are not going to the liver and the pancreas. So coming A to D. So pathway from A, then it is coming to D. D is the starting point of the small intestine. They are going to again in the separate rest of the small intestine, that is indicated by here E. Right, then later E, they are going to large intestine for the ileum, duodenum, jejunum, ileum. Then ileum open to this area where this ileocecal junction එක. This is ileocecal junctions. This is usually we call this part as a cecum, and appendix also there. This is the appendix. So usually food does not enter into the appendix. Okay, so now they are going here, here. So if large intestine, then only they enter to the rectum and anus. Okay, so they are asking this A to G, what are the letters? Okay, D, E, F. Okay, pathway is D, then E, then E, F. So this answer is in the third answer. Okay, so you can get the correct answer Third one is the correct answer. That's the question number 10. Now we move on to the question number 11. They're asking the question depending on this diagram again. So question number 11, if the little food is taken out from the A and D, A and D, where is the A? Where is the stomach? We are taking food from A. Okay, so we put this food into the one pH paper. This is the pH paper. Okay, then again we take some food in from the D and put into the another pH paper. Okay, so I will take food from D. D is the Diodinum or first part of the small intestine. Okay, right. Now we take some foods. So I will take some foods. So I take food from D, and again we put that foods also into the pH paper. Now what is the what should be the color of this pH paper, and color changes also there. So according to the color changes we have to find out what is the pH values. Okay, or not the exact value, we should guess the value. Okay, right. So stomach, අපි අර කියනවා කතාවකට ඕන ජාජරාවක් කන්න පුළුවන් බඩේ ඇසිඩ් තියෙනවා කියලා. ඕන ජාජරාවක් කන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, right. So in the stomach what we have acids. නේද පුතා? acid තියෙනවා. So this is should be acidic foods. So this food sample A definitely should containing acidic environment. So acidic food. So this should be definitely below 7. Below 7 acidic, but this is more acidic. So this should be related to very low. So very low, that means very close to 3, 4, like that. Okay, so however we can take it should be below 7. Okay, so acidic, so pH should be below 7. Okay, right. Now what happened? Acidic කැම ටික තියෙනවා. The food particles or all the acidic things are there, but whenever they enter to the small intestine, the pancreas and the pancreatic enzymes and the biles, all these biles and combine together and release into this D. Those pancreatic juice lamai, they are basics, they are base. So that environment is the base environment. So definitely this is the base environment. So pH value, pH definitely above 7. Okay, now you got the idea. Stomach, it containing acidic environment, so that food pH value of that food should below 7. Okay, food from the D is a base, it should be above 7. Okay, now correlate with the given answers. Okay, nothing to worry, given answers. Okay, so first answer 3.5 and 7.5. Second answer 3.5 and 4.0. Third answer 7.5 and 3.5. Fourth answer 7.5 and 8.5. What do you think about that? I told they are asking first from the A, it should be the D, value of the D. Right, A below 7. So third one, fourth answers are out. Yeah, above 7. No. Then we look at about the D. It definitely above 7. because basic environment. So first answer, okay, good, but the second answer, this is wrong. Okay, already we removed the third and fourth answer, so definitely the first answer is correct. But some students are confused. Oh, we should know the values of this pH on is අපේ sir ලිකන්විනේනි, so I can't, we can't mark the answer. No, Putha, you know the concept. You have to correlate and you have to find out the correct answer from the given form. Okay, so nothing to memorize these things. I always am telling, don't memorize. The memorized things will be deleted from your mind at some time. Neither. So you have to practically think and answer the question. Okay, sorry. So I hope we will continue remaining questions on next day. It was very tired. Okay, right. So now it's around 1 a.m. Okay, right. Time is around 1 a.m. Okay, so yes, 1 a.m. Okay, now I'll finish this session from here. So first page of the paper. First page is containing 4 questions in the original paper. So you turn first page and do this question with your own, and remaining questions you can continue now. Remaining another 10 or 20 questions, do that with your own knowledge. Then I will upload the next discussion video. Then you can get clear idea about that, and I will do all the past paper discussions like this. Whatever that you want, what paper you want earlier, what questions you want earlier, or do you want classified questions? Or I have classified versions also, so we can do classified lesson by lesson as well. So what is your suggestion? Please comment on your comment section, and please share this video among your friends as well. Right, see you guys and see you next day, and soon as possible I will upload the second part. Good night. Now the night. Okay, good night, see you, bye.